Okay, I'm over here at Aldi. I'll show you a few things they have here. These have a lot more stuff marked. They have a lot of keto items, keto or low carb. So people use the word keto because of the keto lifestyle, the keto programs. But they also have other products that are really healthy, low carbs. They have a lot of stuff that's low sugars, low fat, low cholesterol. But they used to always put this, They used to always have this on their boxes, but one good thing about them, they do reuse their boxes. So this is one they have keto certified, and it is this protein bread, and you'll see it has 10 grams of protein, 4 grams of net carbs, 0 guilt. And net carbs, once again, is the total carbs. You take the total carbs and you subtract the fiber to come up with that number. Here's a couple other ones. Another company they use here that has low carb tortillas. Now it's not just breads that they have low carb here. They used to have low carb bagels. I'll see if they have those right now, but this is low carb, and this is the La Tortilla factory. And here is a flour one, and here is a whole wheat tortilla. Now you see these are pretty small, not like street taco size, but not as large as some of the other ones. So a lot of times you will see that it has to do with the quantity of the products. They have a good fruit and vegetable section. Once again, as a diabetic, I only usually eat strawberries. I eat a lot of salads. But down here, they used to have a low carb. I don't think they have anymore. A low carb bagel. Or it doesn't mean they don't have it. They don't have it in stock right now. But they also have their own brand. Once again, this is keto, but it doesn't have the keto certified. But these are keto friendly, so it might not be considered keto certified. I don't know. But according to this, it has 0 cholesterol, 0 guilt, high fiber, 4.5 grams of total per serving. And usually the serving is going to be one tortilla. So a lot of times it has to do with the size of the product. You'll see, like it'll say, some of the labels will say this is based on a slice of bread or 2 slices of bread. But as you can see, the other bread's pretty high in carbs. Not necessarily. Here's the strawberries I'll let you get. And then I get salad. You get most of the pre-made salads. They have those little bowls of pre-made salads. You've probably seen those. I don't get those because of the fact I'm going to make my own and use my own dressings and everything. They do have some of these, like a lot of some of the lower fat, lower calories, but they have things like crunchy. This stuff, a lot of this stuff is really good. People say, well, this is really good for you because you're on a diet. Well, that's not necessarily true when your diet is based on carbs. If it's a situation you're having with carbs, like a lot of stuff, sure, yeah, low calorie, that's great. If you're on trying to lower your calories, that's great. But when it comes to things like cereals and snacks, a lot of stuff, really, I can't have very much of it. Or once again, like I always say, I can have as much of it as I want, but a lot of it is too high in carbs for me. What I do a lot of times with the tortillas, here's another one. I didn't see this one earlier. This is 0 net carbs. That's going to be, they can take the carbs, which is 14 grams, and then 14 grams of fiber. So net carb is 0. They're right, it's 0. For me, I don't eat that. I mean, I don't take that into consideration. So for me, I would take this tortilla, and I would assume that it is 15 grams of carbs. Now, these are the ones I tell you, I always cut them in half. If they're too high in carbs, or if I want like a small peanut butter sandwich, I'll just cut a tortilla in half and make half of a tortilla with peanut butter. This section right here, once again, they don't have a keto, quote unquote keto cereal. So what I would do usually is I would take this one, like bran flakes, and I would just reduce the size. Here's one called Vitality Fit and Active, but let's see what the carbs are on this. Yeah, so total carbs is right there, 34 grams of total carbs. So for me, if I was going to have one of these cereals, I'd get the one that's the healthiest for other things, and I would just cut it in half. I would cut my quantity in half. They do have these keto bars here, and I don't know if this is their product or not, but these are called keto bars. I've tried one of these. They're on sale, and they were okay. They weren't the greatest tasting, but they weren't that bad. So let's say total carbs 15 grams. So once again, 15 grams, they would say to subtract 11 grams to come up with 4 grams. For me, this is not a 4 gram carb product. This is a whatever it said there before. This would be a 15 gram. So what they say for me to do as a diabetic, from the base, I always say from the base because I was in the military for a long time. It says to have 60 grams per meal and 15 grams per snack, and have at least 2 snacks a day. So that's 60 times 3, and then the two 15 grams of the snacks. But if you go on one of these keto programs, they want you to get like 35 or less per day. So they want you to get like really, some of them are based on 28. I think Verta is based on 28 grams of carbs a day. So for that'd be less than half of one meal that the veterans are saying, the Veterans Administration nutritionists are saying that I should have. So a lot of this stuff I just really can't have. For my dietary purposes, I don't have these. There is some drinks as a show. I talked about this at the holidays. Some of the things that I could have, and one of those is these. These are sparkling waters. That's the grapefruit flavor, but they have some plain ones over there, some like Pellegrino type stuff, Perrier or whatever. So anyway, have a great day. Hope that you're doing well with your diet. I did shoot this in the portrait, not landscape. So a lot of people say, why did you do a portrait, not landscape? It does cost me that way. I mean, it doesn't cost me, but I can't do advertising on these as much. They don't give you advertising credit as much because they can't place as much ads, but I'm not really worried about that. I just thought I'd shoot this. Have a great day, everybody.